Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage your 2023 Northbrook School District 28 beginning band. Okay, guys. Right through here. Two times. So that took a lot of work. Guys, thank you for everything you guys are doing at home, and thank you for all this stuff that they're doing on their own. And this concert here is not only to show you what we can do, but also how we got there. We're going to show you some of the work we were doing here at Northbrook Junior High. So right now, for instance, we're in a rest body position. Yes, okay, good, very good. And that was, of course, merrily we roll along, and we are going to have some fun tonight. In fact, the very next thing that we do, we're going to demonstrate some of the most basic concepts that help us get a good sound. But we're going to have some fun with it. We're actually going to have like kind of an Olympic judging sort of a system here. I need some volunteers. I need a volunteer from over here for stars. Let's say, anybody? Oh, great. Let's make sure we get you the right one here. Go ahead. Here you go. I'll explain what to do in a second. So it's really simple. Oh, man, look at eager people. I really would like an adult here. There we go. Kids are going to make this a little difficult, I'm afraid, but thank you, sir. All right, and then over here, man, this is going really well. Usually I have a lot of people just averting their gaze, hoping I don't notice them. This is nice. All right, I need a good sport over here. Do we have a good sport over here? You look like a good sport. How about you, sir? All right, let me make sure you got the right one. There you go. All right. So, friends, we all know how the Olympics worked, and back before they had all the computers and stuff like that, they would actually hold up cards to let us know how we did on our vault or long jump or whatever it might be. So it's real simple. If you think we did a good job, just hold up a high number. If you think we got something to work on, hold up a low number. Very simple stuff, right? So here's our next step. The very first thing I'm going to ask you guys to judge is we're going to go to our rest by position. Now, right now, I'm going to ask the band to purposely slouch and just look kind of sloppy. There you go. And when I count to 3, we're going to go to our rest by position. 1, 2, 3. Judges, how do we do? Oh, I got a 10 over here, and a 4. Well, that's okay. Well, all right. Kids, it looks like we got a little something to work out, but don't worry. I think you're gonna like this next one. Guys, we're gonna try. Which is the next one? Oh, breathing. So it's super important. Now, yes, true percussion, they don't have a wind instrument per se, but I asked them to do this too. This is a very simple exercise we did in the beginning that was all about just breathing, trying to get in more air and so we can fuel these instruments. So I'm gonna have the kids put one hand in front, and we're gonna go 4 counts out, 4 counts in, then I'll eventually switch to 2 counts. Here we go, 4 counts out, ready, and 2, 3, 4, breath in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, big breath, 2 counts and go, 1 more, and there we go. Judges, how do we do? Another, 9, very nice, a 10, and a 3. Well, children, it's gotten worse. Guys, all right. Somebody's playing with a bit a little too seriously. Well, guys, we have another basic thing that we had to do. Again, this is not necessarily, it doesn't work, this isn't something you do for like string instruments or percussion instruments and piano, for instance, but it is a super important thing. We have to know how to start our notes, and we did this without an instrument. This is all the stuff we were doing before we really had instruments in the first week. So here's what I like to do. Just whisper tongue back to me. Judges, how do we do? Hey, it's a 10, it's a, where'd it go? I'm sorry, lost. Surprise, it's a 9, and it's a 5. Well, it's gotten better. Well, I want to thank our Olympic judges for playing along. I will let everybody up on the bit in case anyone's upset with the judge on my right here. I gave this judge 10, 9, and 8, this judge 10, 9, 8, and this one 5, 4, and 3. So. Thank you for playing along, sir. If anyone would like to escort me to my car later, I'd really appreciate it. All right, so now again, we're building all these little skills that turn into big skills like you heard here in a little while ago. And actually, one of the very first things we asked all of our instrumentals to do, if I can find it in my pocket with all the other stuff, it was just work with the mouthpiece for a little while. We all remember that. It was a wonderful sound, I'm sure. Can we all get our mouthpieces out, or the head joint, or the reed mouthpiece, ligature, and barrel? Give you a quick second for that. And we had to learn how to make a sound with this. Now, there's a lot going on here if you're an instrument that needs a wind player, wood or brass. So we just kind of isolated it, and we spent a week just on this, you might remember. So guys, let's do this. Let's do a 4 count long tone, just like number 1 or number 2. Get yourself up and ready. 1 and 2 and ready and rest. 2, another 1, go. 4, rest, 2, 3, and 3, rest, 4 tongues, ready, and done. How about a big round of applause for the beginning band? And you guys can go ahead and put your instruments back together. Now, while they're putting their instruments back together, oh, I lost my script. We had one final thing we had to do before we could put everything together because, believe it or not, just simply, especially in a setup like this, it's a little crowded, but we do have a music stand in front of us, and we don't want to hurt our instrument or ourselves or anything, so we had to learn how to put the instrument up and down efficiently. So from our rest position that we should all be in, yes, rest position. Very nice. And you guys know the drill. If I raise my hands, then we go to the ready position. So rest position and 2. Very nice. And back down. And back up. Back down. And up. And back down. Very nice. How about a big round of applause for beginning band? So, all these skills culminate, and honestly, I was thinking about it, all these things that we practice, there's other things we practice very frequently, and I was telling the kids a story about when I did a very small bit of competitive mountain biking, and I had to train, and training oftentimes involved going up the hill, and so I could go down the hill, and boy, there was a lot of fun going down the hill, but going up the hill was a bit of a slog, and then I just kept going down the hill, and that was the fun part, right? And then some days it's just really, really hard, and you just get up, and slowly, and you just, nothing's working, and you fall down. And then you get back up, though, you just keep going, I hope they're doing it. And then, so also you can have the fun to go down the hill. But before you know it, going up the hill is as fun as going down the hill. Did they do it? How about a big round of applause for the beginning band? Well, now all the ingredients are there. We're here, we're ready, and we can finally play a few different pitches. And we started in the book on page 6, number 1. Go ahead and get your books up for page 6, number 1. Our very first notes arrived on, I think, the second week we met together as a band. It was a wonderful day. So page 6, number 1. We're going to show you our first couple notes, and we'll just buzz through this like we normally do. 1, 2, and then we'll go to 4. Here you go. Instruments up to ready. And 1 and 2. Number 1 and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4 tongues, ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest number 2, long tone, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. Now number 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. 4 tongues, ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time, 4 tongues, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. Go back to rest position. Our first 3 notes. Have a big round of applause for the beginning band. And now, believe it or not, with those first 2 pitches, we spent more time on those first 2 pitches than anything. It just takes a while to kind of get all the coordination figured out. But we did find a song that we could play right away, and that's something that's not in the book. We're going to go to the other page. Yeah, we all know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Okay. Our 2-note song at the bottom of this little addendum page. Addendum. Got to show off my vocabulary, apparently. Addendum. Okay. So let's go instruments up to ready. And 1 and 2 and ready. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, and now, kids, I've gone out of order a little bit, so this is why we pay super close attention. So I'm going to be skipping down to our half note exercise, so make sure you got page 7 up. I read a script and I rarely follow it. All right, so what you've seen so far rhythmically is basically whole notes, which are 4 beats long. It's our longest note so far. And whole rest, which is about 4 beats of silence. So in order to, but if music was only whole notes, it would get a little boring. So we eventually learned half notes, which are 2 beats apiece. And we're going to show you a song that uses our half notes. This is number, what did I say, 14? 15, yes. We're going to 15. No. Hang on a minute, guys. No, oh my goodness, sorry. Hang on. Wait, guys. Thank you for those folks who were correcting me. I was ahead of myself. Number 9. Sorry. Number 9. I know my numbers. I'm doing great, guys. I'm doing great. Okay, getting ready for number 9. Correction to number 9. All right, let's go. Instruments up to ready. Half notes. We're on number 9, right? Here we go. 1 and 2, number 9, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and rest, and rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, rest. 1, 2, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, and out. And back to rest position. How about a big round of applause for the beginning band? Okay, so in order to complete at least our beginning level of rhythm development here, we had to learn quarter notes. They get 1 beat apiece. 1 beat apiece, but one thing I like to do with our beginning band is I like to say a new rhythm before we play it, and I want to show you how we do that. We're going to number 14 for real this time. 14. And we're going to say it first. So keep the instruments in rest position. We're going to say number 14. Oh, and by the way, for those of you who have clicked on the link for our program, this rhythm that we're about to do is in there. I want to say it's on page 4 or so. It's the only one that looks like music, so you'll be able to find it pretty easily. So follow along if you like. Let's go keep the instruments in rest position as we do number 14. Here we go. Tas, 2, and ready, and go. Ta, ta, ta. Rest and rest and rest. Ta, 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 ta. Rest, rest, rest. Ta, 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 ta. Rest, ta, rest. Ta, 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 ta. Rest, rest, rest. Nicely done. How big round of applause for the beginning band? Now 15. And now we're going to put that rhythm into action. So same rhythm, now we're going to put pitches to it. Here we go, number 15, instruments up to ready. Check that body position, make sure your feet are flat on the ground, your back is nice and straight, sitting up tall for your best sound. And 1 and 2, number 15. Rest, rest. And back to rest position. Thank you so much. All right. Have a big round of applause for the beginning band. All right. Well, there we are. We have all the rhythms we need for a little while. Now it's time to mix them up along with all these new pitches. In fact, we're going to go ahead and dive into some of our songs that do just that. We're going to start with number 17. Here you go. Instruments up to ready. It says number 17. Yes, I've skipped something, but we're going to number 17. And 1 and 2 and ready. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and back to rest position. How about a big round of applause for the beginning band? Now the next note, this is exciting. We're actually moving on to our 4th pitch. It's a challenge for some instruments, right, flutes? It is a bear because we're going from having a really solid grip on this instrument to very little grip on the instrument. We have to learn how to do that. So this is number 18, instruments up to ready. Oh, let's go back to rest. That wasn't too snappy. Let's try it again. And 2, ready. Go to number 18. And 1 and 2 and ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, back to rest position. Have a big round of applause for beginning band. All right. And we're coming to the end of part one here. We have a part two coming up. Our final song here in part one is known as the Beginning Band National Anthem. So I will invite you to please rise as you are able. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. This is our Beginning Band National Anthem, Hot Cross Buns. All right, instruments up and ready. And 1, 2, and 1, and 2, and ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, out. Nice and done. Everyone right, stand up. Beginning band, it's a standing ovation. Holy cow. Beginning band. I've never had this before, except for last year. You seem like a crowd that might like an encore. Anyone want an encore? I'm sorry, do you guys want an encore? All right. Well, guys, we're going to try something here. So we're going to the other one on that page. Okay? Now we do need, and remember band, this tempo is pretty quick. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Don't go in halftime. 1, 2. It's pretty fast. And we all know which one I'm talking about, right? Okay. All right, so it's an audience participation song. If you got a foot and a couple hands to clap, please join us. There we go. Here we go, guys. Instruments up and ready. And 1, 2, 1, 2, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, rest. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Last time, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, and done. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, guys. So this is concluding part one, but before I let you go, and we're going to do something special next, but I want to make sure that everybody in the room, since we're all here, everybody understands that we will not have rehearsal tomorrow morning. If we have a late night, I'm not going to make them wake up early the next morning. So no rehearsal tomorrow, but I will need to see my woodwinds for our sectional on Friday. We got to get prepared for some new stuff. Our next concert, it's all in your program. I know you've probably seen that. Our next concert is not too far away in February 12th, and we got a lot of music to prepare. So keep them coming back to the morning rehearsals, keep them practicing at home. It's all going great. Here's how the next part is going to go. So I need beginning band's attention too. In a couple seconds, we're going to break out into 3 different groups. We're going to have the woodwinds go to another room. The brass are going to stay here. The percussion are going to go to a room way down the hall. And I want the parents to follow them. We're going to talk about brass, woodwind, and percussion specific stuff. So, beginners, I'm going to give you guys a little head start, and then parents, please follow your children. So brass, you're staying right where you are. Do not go anywhere. Woodwinds, can you gather all your stuff?